So, you mentioned about China and also Russia, and recently when India had participated at the SCO summit, and now India has come closer to China as what we can see recently. But this has happened earlier also. In 1960s, there was a kind of truce, and then the war broke. So, what do you think this kind of situation can lead to? Do you think that India can trust China uh, as of today?
See, frankly speaking, China is one such country which cannot and should not be trusted. And I am quite sure that the foreign policy establishment of India understands this far better than you and I, because
Mm,
these people have actually these foreign policy elites have faced the burnt not just once but many times. You see, starting from Pandit Nehru to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, all prime ministers of India have offered them a hand of friendship.
yes.
From Pandit Nehru's Panchshir, Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai, to Prime
Mm,
Minister Narendra Modi going to Wuhan for an informal summit,
mm,
and his and Xi Jinping coming to India, and you see the very popular photos of these two prime ministers at Mahabalipuram, Prime Minister
mm,
wearing the vesti, and you see all these optics and all these measures were taken to strengthen bond between two civilizational states, India
mm,
and China. If they come together, I tell you that they could actually transform the world. I mean,
mm,
they could jointly become the leaders of global South, and they could do so much for the global South. They could do for Latin American countries, for African
mm,
countries, for Asian countries that are left far behind in the race of development. But the problem is the expansionist mindset of China is a is the elephant in the room. China as
mm,
such is not a problem. Their expansionist mindset that has come out of this
mm,
Communist Party of China's thought process, it is a problem for the world. Otherwise, we have so many things in common. You see, from Buddhism
yeah.
to other to believing that the
Mm,
that there is a West and there is the rest. No, the rest is better than
yes.
the West. It can be
Mm,
done, but you see, expansionist
mm,
mindset is a major hindrance. And in 2019, when
mm,
Xi Jinping had come, and just it was not even a year when Galwan happened. So,
yeah.
so we had this, we burnt our hands. And
Mm,
from that time, we have realized that
mm,
yes, China, that we need to have good relations with China, but that should not come at the cost of our sovereignty. That should not come at the cost of our security. And this
mm,
is precisely what we have been doing. So
mm,
uh, we have clearly spoken to them. We have clearly made them realize that we want good friendship, but that will not come at the cost of we believing you blindly and we giving up our core interests. So the high level talks for regarding borders are continuing. The discussions around pushing about at least nudging China to have a check on Pakistan's terrorist activities are still being done. So it is like it is like that China has also to some extent realized that the burnt of Trump tariffs are not borne solely by India but China also, because China is a primarily export driven economy, and its interest would be hurt more if
mm,
such things happen. So there is a level of understanding that has matured on both sides, and that is why we are talking to it. And I also want to make it clear that while talking, we are keeping our national interest at the core and at the top. So
mm.
nothing is being done by the government which goes on to prove that, oh, we have surrendered to China. No, that is not going to happen, and that has not happened at all.
Okay.